Okay, today we're gonna make something really, really good. And I don't know if you've ever made it or anything, but we are going to make goulash. And it is so good. We're gonna make the American kind. So we're gonna use ground beef. You can make it with the ground turkey. And the difference with the American goulash versus the Hungarian one is the Hungarian one is more like a stew. You use chunks of the meat. But today we're just going to make the nice American kind. So I have a little over a pound of hamburger, and we're going to cook this. And after this cooks, we're going to start adding all the ingredients. Okay, so what we'll need is 1 onion, and we're going to chop this fine, and then a bell pepper. Okay, so I have my water boiling here, and I'm going to use about 2 cups of the elbow macaroni. And I got everything out that I'm going to need. So I'm going to put in the onions and the bell peppers and get these a little softened. Stir them around. Let these just cook for just a few minutes. Okay, let's start adding things to it. So we have the hamburger and the onions and the bell pepper. So I'm going to use a can of beef broth. Now, you don't have to use beef broth if you don't have it. You can use water. And this is a 14-ounce can of the beef broth. And I'm going to use a can of tomato sauce. And a can of diced tomatoes. And it's not all the way drained. Just, there's still some juice, but I drained most of it. So we want to stir this all up. So now we're going to add a little spice to this. So we're going to take some garlic. And we're going to put in some Italian seasoning. About a teaspoon. Add this. A little bit of Worcestershire. About a teaspoon of that. And some salt. And pepper. And we're just going to let this cook. I'm going to cover it. And just let this all marry the flavors together for about 15 minutes. Oh, and I forgot. We're going to add 2 bay leaves to it. So I'm going to put these in. Okay, as you can see, this is boiling really, really well. So now I'm going to add one of the small little cans of corn, and it's already drained. So we'll put this in. And you can use frozen corn also if you want to, or you don't even have to add the corn. And the thing is, I was looking for my bay leaves that I put in, and I lost them. So, oh, there's one. Okay, not quite sure where the other one is, but I'm sure I'll find it somewhere when I serve this. But this smells so delicious. So now I'm going to add the noodles. And I drained them and everything, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going to use all of these. Probably most of them. Let's see how this looks. See, it comes together so quick. So, if you want to use just your raw noodles, when it's like this, boiling and everything is all mixed together, that's when you would put in the noodles that, you know, you didn't cook. And a lot of people, like I said, do that. And then you just cover it and cook it for like 15 minutes, 15 to 20, until the noodles are nice and soft. And then it is done. Such a delicious meal, a fast meal. Have it tonight, have leftovers the next night. It freezes wonderful. So good. So now I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese. And if you want to, you could grate, if you don't have this and you have cheddar cheese, you can grate a little cheddar cheese and mix that with it. And this is it. After this just cooks a little bit together, it is all done. Oh, here it is. Here's my other little bay leaf. And you serve it. Serve it with, you know, if you want some garlic, broiled garlic bread, rolls to dip in the sauce. It's going to be so delicious. So I'm going to let this cook just a little bit. I'm going to taste it and see if I need maybe more garlic, more salt. It's going to be perfect. Okay, I tasted this and it needs a little bit more of the salt, and to cut through the acidity of all these tomatoes, it does need a tiny little bit of, like a teaspoon of some sugar. And then I think that it will be absolutely perfect. So we are ready to plate this and eat this, and look at this. This is absolutely delicious. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming into my kitchen. I hope that you will try this. Everybody will love it. Serve it with, like I said, some nice French bread, garlic bread, whatever you want. Look at that. Look how yummy this is. And it's budget friendly. That's the good thing. We'll see you next time.